Hey, here we go. So we are going to now write inequalities given a graph. We're going to practice 3 problems. You should have this exact document in your packet. So if you want to follow along, you can. And there will be multiple other graphs that you can then practice with. But we're going to write inequalities given a graph, and we're going to pay attention to some of the same notes that we took before, like these notes. The particular parts of the notes that I'm really going to be paying attention to are the parts where we have solid versus broken lines and shading above or below. So I'm going to highlight those right here so I have those at my disposal this whole time. So writing inequalities given a graph. We have this particular inequality. Biggest thing that I need to focus on first is the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept? Looks like the y-intercept, our b, is equal to -2. Now I need to focus on slope. So I'm going to go along this dashed line to where it crosses nicely on a couple of coordinate points. And I'm going to figure out my slope. It looks like I'm going up 2 units and going to the right 3 units. So my slope is 2/3. It's a puff puff positive line and I have a puff puff positive slope. So now I'm going to write my equation. Y, and I have 2/3 x minus 2. Notice I didn't put an equal sign. I didn't write my inequality. I want to make sure I focus on this now. So I'm going to look at solid versus broken line. Looks like this is a broken line. So it's going to be either less than or greater than. And it's shaded below. So that means I'm going to look at this less than sign shading below. So my inequality that I'm going to write in there is less than. Now let's try another graph. I'm going to fold this up so you can see this next one clearly. Here's our next graph. Again, I'm going to start in the same way. I'm going to find my y-intercept, then I'm going to identify my slope. So my y-intercept is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My y-intercept, my b value is 0, -5. My slope, I'm going to go along this line and find a nice point where it crosses. My slope is a rise of 5 and a run of 2, 5/2. And now I'm going to start writing my equation. Y 5/2x. Oops, and I'm falling off of here. Minus 5. Hopefully I didn't do that on the last one. I probably did. That would be exciting. 5/2x minus 5. And then it looks like I have a dashed line. And again, it's shaded below. So dashed, shade below, less than sign. Let's look at this last one. And I'm going to just do this last one the way it is because I can see it okay. I'm going to find my y-intercept, 1, 2, 3, 4. My y-intercept is 4 or 0, 4, whichever one you want to say. My slope is equal to, I can go down to there, down 2 to the right 1. Slope is -2/1 or -2. So now my equation or my inequality that I'm going to write, y is -2x plus 4. And now I have to pay attention to this solid line. That means I have a solid line and then it's shading below. So solid line shading below is this less than or equal to symbol. And so you're just going to move your way through all of these and sort of create little equations out of all of them using this nice little set of notes, which eventually you are going to want to put on your note card for the Module 5 test. Hint, 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 hint. Okay, thank you for watching. There is one more video after this, and then you can start working on the must-do practice problems and the exit pass. Thanks for watching. Bye.